Hello, I'm Lelda Smeets for the Finance News Network, and joining me from Thor Mining is its chairman and CEO, Mick Billing. Mick, welcome back to FNN.
Lelda, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Wonderful. Now, Thor Mining has just inked a deal to buy the 49% equity interest of the Spring Hill Gold project that you do not already own from Western Desert Resources. Could you explain what the terms are of the agreement?
Yeah, sure, Lelda. We already have 51% of the project, and the opportunity came to buy on a competitive tender the balance of the project to take us to 100%. And our bid was, in the end, $210,000 in cash, plus shares to the value of $100,000.
And what needs to occur before the deal is done, and when are you expecting it to close?
There's a couple of things, Lelda. In the first instance, we've got to sign off the formal documentation of the purchase agreement for that, and that'll take a week or so at a guess. And the next stages are, one, approval from Australia's Foreign Investment Review Board for the transaction, because as our investors are aware, we are an English company domiciled, and the FIRB does therefore take an interest. The other thing that is relevant is the relevant minister in the Northern Territory must also agree to the transfer of the title. These are hurdles that must be cleared. They are not necessarily hurdles that we think are at any risk of not being cleared, but it's a process we must go through. The expectation to get through all of that is probably in the area of 6 to 8 weeks, but it could be a little bit either way.
And could you outline what you believe is most compelling about the Spring Hill Gold project?
Yeah, sure. Spring Hill's got a gold resource of, depending on the cut-off grade, somewhere between 400 and 450,000 ounces. So it's while not a huge resource, it's certainly of a size that we believe will get developed at some stage and turned into a gold mine. We've poured about $3.5 million into the ground on this project to get to where we are with 51%, and to learn what we do know about it, to be able to pick up the other 49% at very modest cost of about $1.50 a resource ounce or thereabouts is a really good opportunity for us.
Okay, so Mick, why decide to move to full ownership, and how does it change your existing strategy?
Lelda, I think it's important to note that Spring Hill is a project that, with a little bit of work but not much, this project has the potential to be quite a compelling development proposition. And particularly with the Aussie gold price firming the way it has over the last few months, that's certainly very attractive to us, and we think it should be attractive to a bunch of others as well. Now, going forward, our focus is still quite firmly on our Molly Hill Tungsten project, getting that financed and getting it into production. But we will, along the way, be trying to push Spring Hill along as well. Now, that probably requires a modest amount of work in the field and some additional confirmatory test work in the lab with some of the gravity test work encouragement we've had, and we'll be looking to finance that in any way that we can over the next little while.
Finally, Mick, Thor Mining also has the Molly Hill Tungsten Mine in the Northern Territory. What are the latest developments there?
Yeah, sure, Lelda. In January, we provided the market with an update to our feasibility study, and that was quite a robust outcome. It gives a very solid net present value to the project, and a pretty early payback. We believe we will pay back the project capital in somewhere between 18 months and 2 years, which is pretty good in the context of any project. In February, we appointed a couple of external consultants to to source, introduce, and help negotiate terms for financing of the project, and those outfits are working very hard for us and have introduced us to a number of people and companies in the appropriate space, and these outfits are running their ruler over the project right now. We would hope that at some stage in the next 2 to 3 months, a financing deal comes out of all that activity. In which case, the development at Molly Hill will start very quickly afterwards.
Excellent. Well, Mick Billing, thank you for the update from Thor Mining.
Lilda, thanks very much. Appreciate that.